what do you think about this whole thing with the CEO of United Healthcare? Because the rabbit hole is getting pretty fucking deep. How much up to speed are y'all with this situation?
I could use a little bit of a refresher. I'm a little up to date.
Okay,
Shit
so
is crazy.
this is what I'm understanding. So he was under investigation for some insider trading stuff. I want to say 2022, maybe 2021. Somebody could go fact check that. But he sold like $15 million worth of stock, and shortly after the whole stock just tanked dramatically. So he was under investigation for that. Not only that, right? United Healthcare has this bad reputation of denying people coverage. All right.
Yes.
And I think it was February 2022. It was February, but I'm not sure if it was 2022 or 2021. Now, on the bullets, right? On the bullets, it said defend, deny, defend, dispose, what they claim to have found on the bullets. But there was a book called Delay, Deny, Defend about insurance companies not paying claims that was written. So they're trying to make this thing like, yo, and then for one, right, people are saying, okay, it couldn't have been a professional because the gun jammed. It took a few shots to get it done. Either or, I still think the whole situation is dramatically weird. And there was this investigator. Oh, what happened to Jamal's camera? Your camera disappeared, bro.
I think he's doing some.
Oh, the investigator was saying, like, how did this guy know exactly where he would be? How did he get all this information on him, even to the point where he'd be walking out the building on that exact sidewalk? And I mean, I remember before, I think it was the CEO of Cash App who got stabbed in San Francisco a
Yeah,
few years
yeah.
ago.
He died. Yeah,
He died,
I think he
right? And
died.
I'm like,
I
what
think he.
is this? What type of person do you have to be to do something on such a major? And then you know what else is weird? The footage when his mask was down. They are trying to put a narrative because in each time you look at the video, he has a different color jacket on, and they're like, "Oh, it's the same person," but it could be. But they're trying to speculate it's the same day, and I'm just genuinely confused, bro. How you do this and you still nobody can still find this guy?
Well, they said he left out of Port Authority at that.
They said he went all the way to Port Authority and just Port Authority is a bus station, right?
So I didn't even know that
Yeah,
there was a whole Port Authority up in Harlem.
it is.
Harlem.
Yeah, he didn't go to 42nd Street. He went to George Washington, the bridge, the bridge.
Oh, he
Wow.
got on at the bridge.
He got
Oh,
up. There's a whole bus with there. I said there is a. I didn't know that was considered Port Authority. There's a whole bus terminal in the Heights. He went up there because there's no cameras in that building. So
Wow.
they said they don't even know what bus he got on.
yo,
And
bro.
they saying that the man had designer clothes, and when he did it,
They
he
found the bag
used
last night.
$11,000 gun.
Mm.
Like, and the gun didn't jam. You know, when he was cocking the gun back, you have to do that when you're using those kinds of silencers.
Oh,
Mm,
wow.
So
Okay.
he's expelling the rounds himself.
Wow.
mm.
The dude is a professional. Like, I don't think they're ever gonna catch this guy. I don't think it's meant for them to catch this guy.
You don't think so?
No, I think they had my boy dead to rights on that insider trading shit. I think they told him that they had him dead to rights on that insider trading, and I think he was gonna snitch.
Mm.
I don't, cause like, yeah, I understand. Last year, their company made what $30 billion based on denying claims or some shit like that. I understand that,
Wow.
but who would go through the trouble of hiring a professional killer over lost medical bills, over medical, like,
Right, because
it sounds very far fetched. Like,
the whole thing is very strange because there's two people in this situation. People who, there's people who don't like people who make billions of dollars in America. So it's like, oh, the rich people are corrupt. It's good for them.
mhm.
And then there's the other people who genuinely cannot figure this out from a business perspective. Like, yo, is this a self-inflicted because he doesn't want to have to face the penalty, the jail time? But then there's people who are rooting this on, like, good for him, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, me, I don't really, I'm on the side of like, yo, this shit is just weird. I don't believe that this guy was just angry that he got denied coverage and said, I'm gonna fucking take out the CEO of the company. and
Yeah,
then do
because
it
you would
so
kill more
smoothly, but they still
people.
can't find him.
But you would also kill more people than just him.
Right.
Because he's not the only person that caused you to get denied. I mean, most people, when those type of things happen, they're angry at the doctor. They're angry at the local person for their insurance. They go find them and kill them. He went and killed the CEO.
That's strange, bro.
Like, granted, fuck the dude. He's dead, but you guys aren't not good people, right?
Because truth
You
be told,
deny people life saving care.
there's probably someone who's not alive right now because they couldn't get access to healthcare.
Absolutely. There's tons of people not alive right now because they couldn't get access to care. They was cutting off access to amnesia medication for people that was getting surgery. So can you imagine you getting surgery and then you just stop the amnesia so
Wait, United
you can
Healthcare?
feel it? Yeah, yeah. They was only paying for certain amounts. So then it's like, I don't even know, man.
I
I
mean,
think
hey,
that is deeper. I think it's deeper than what they're portraying it as, and I don't like the fact that they tried to call the guy a light skinned male, and he was going up to Harlem. Like I don't like that. Don't involve us in y'all shit.
because bro, this is 2024. You know how I know this is bullshit? I just watched a video yesterday of these kids who stole $200 million in the crypto scheme, and someone was able to track every single wallet that the money was going to, even up to the stores they were buying the designer clothes from. And they found the kid in 1 month, and they took $230 million from someone from an anonymous fucking little IT
It,
thing. And you telling me they can't figure out where this guy went on a fucking Port Authority bus?
it's the
Let's just be
thing.
100% for real. It's fucking Port Authority, bro. You could literally they're scheduled routes. There's no way you can lose this guy on a Greyhound.
They're gonna say he took the bus down to Maryland, hopped on a motorcycle that he had stashed over there, drove the motorcycle across the country to Nebraska. From Nebraska, I hopped on a plane to somewhere else and took a boat somewhere else. They're gonna come up with an elaborate rules. Like if you watch Scandal, this is written. It's already written. You can watch how this plays out and know they're not catching this dude.
You think so? Because I'm like, yo, I
It's
remember
over.
when they took down a rap gang out here. They said, "Oh, we could have easily got 300 of them, but we just wanted to keep it easy." I said, "So y'all can get 300 kids on the streets that are in gangs. Y'all can't get this one guy." Yeah, bro, I just don't believe it. And now
It's
people are trying to paint New York City as a terrible city, like all the
it's
independent
power.
journalists.
It's power in numbers, but numbers also makes you vulnerable.
What do you mean by that?
If you do things by yourself, it's harder to get caught.
Yeah.
Mm.
If I go shoot somebody, I'm the only person that know that I shot him. You could say that that's me in the video, but you can't prove that.
I've always heard a good quote. There's only one way to keep a secret between two people. One of them has to be dead. It's just no way. Yeah, this guy is a smooth criminal. I mean, this must have been what Michael Jackson was saying about if he wasn't really talking about a woman. But god damn, this motherfucker's a smooth criminal, bro. Holy shit.
No,
And I
it's
just feel like this
smooth.
shit made waves. This shit took over like media. Like legacy media is like really this has been the talk of the news. But I don't know, man. I think
Well, you know where it's at, right? Y'all been there. Y'all been in that part.
Yeah.
Y'all know it's like 3 blocks from fucking Radio City Music Hall,
Yep.
like prominent area. So even when I saw it, I was like, "Damn, that's brave," because that shit ain't no, you
That's what
know,
I said. It'd be a bunch of cops down there. Like,
yeah.
for you to just do that right there, you got some balls, my dude.
because look how fast they even got all that information on the kid who tried to assassinate Trump, the first kid Thomas Crook, and then the other guy who tried to set him up at the Mar-a-Lago, and they found out he's fucking was signed up to join the Ukraine military, like all the Iranian military, all this stuff they find out. I just personally, this is my only thing. I just personally do not believe that they just can't find this guy. I just really strongly believe that this had to be some internal shit, bro. There's no way. I
In
just
my
don't believe
Yeah.
it.
in my personal opinion, I said in my logic, somebody within that thing he was gonna do that day, what was he, a conference or whatever,
Mhm.
was involved.
Had to be.
Because
Absolutely.
my mindset said, why would he come down unless they're doing pre-recording, pre-production, pre-something, and he was going there to just maybe set up how he was going to talk or something. But somebody said, "Yo, come downstairs real quick." Somebody did. Maybe they'll go through his phone and we'll get there, but because that don't make sense. And then remember, there's footage of homeboy on his phone walking to the place. I don't know if you saw that footage. Because the news was like, who was he talking to? So maybe he's correlating, yo, I'm about to be there in 5 minutes. Make the call, tell him come down, tell him come in the room for pre-production. The shit ain't start till 9 a.m. He was out there at 6:40, whatever a.m. So somebody was like, yo, get dressed, come through. I said, that got to be the only logic, because then remember, he wasn't waiting out there. He was out there at the right time. They said he was out there no more than 30 minutes to an hour.
Wow.
Yep.
Somebody did helped him within that conference. That's what I was instantly what I thought.
He had to have insight, bro. I mean,
And
like,
he doesn't live. He lives in like Montana or some crazy shit,
Minnesota.
right? Minnesota.
Oh shit.
yeah, his camera be cutting out. So he came all the way from Minnesota to
No, the CEO. The CEO.
Oh, the CEO lives in Minnesota. He was just here.
They're saying
So,
this guy came from Atlanta right now.
The shooter came from Atlanta and the CEO came from Minnesota. What the actual
because
fuck?
the company's based in Minnesota.
Wow.
But they're not. But remember, they're going off of a bus route. They saying the bus he took with the fake ID he used or wherever, he came from Atlanta, landed in Port Authority on 42nd Street. He went to the hostel 2 days before the shooting. After the shooting, he got on the bike, went through Central Park. Oh, good, you're back. He went through Central Park. He dropped the bike off. He caught a cab to Washington Heights and then left. He did all that within less than 2 hours.
So that's like, how did you know he was gonna be in New York
Shit.
City, a CEO of a company
And that's
that
what.
big?
Well, it was a conference.
And that's what I was saying.
Oh, this was a
before my shit
conference.
cut
Like
off.
it was a public conference.
He was out there for a conference. There was an investor conference with all the insurance companies at the Hilton. That's why he was walking to. He was on the side of the Hilton hotel.
And this is public information.
Yeah, that everybody know that it was supposed to start at 9 a.m. That's why he was out. That's what I said. Maybe somebody was saying, "Yo, come for pre-production." He was a speaker there. He was supposed to speak.
Wow.
So I said somebody within that conference knew something, and maybe said, "Yo, come down real quick." I said because there's footage of the killer on the phone walking to go do it, and they said who was he on the phone with?
Because they found his phone too, right?
Supposedly the phone he left behind. I personally believe all this decoy, all this dumb shit. I mean, all this shit he writing on bullets and stuff. That's all just to distract niggas. That's me personally. I think he going.
I agree.
I already know how this gonna play out. So let me make them think this is the Illuminati. But because they said in less than 2 hours he was already on that bus, and he knew to go up to the Heights, which makes sense to me too. Because I'm like, somebody would normally leave through the World Trade Center, through the Holland Tunnel, through the Lincoln Tunnel. I wouldn't have thought through a Port Authority. I didn't even know there was a Port Authority up there. I didn't think of that. When they said
that was brilliant.
2nd Street.
Yeah, because
that was brilliant.
I took that one time, and it's the worst. It's the worst one. It's just so annoying because it's way farther than the 42nd Street one, and it's terrible. So wow, that guy is a genius. I mean, this is so well thought out, bro.
Yeah, he thought it out for sure.
This is so well thought out. I mean, like, poor guy. I mean, somebody got taken away from their family, but shit, people die every day. And I watched the documentary, the series called Painkillers, about when they invented which drug was it? But when you realize how corrupt Oxycontin, when you realize how corrupt Big Pharma is, bro, oh my God, sometimes you can't even feel bad because they know these drugs was killing people, bro. They know these pills that they was making was killing people, and they talk about making them stronger and more addicting. All right, fam, that's it for today. You got some value from this, do me a favor, hit the like button, drop a comment below, let me know your thoughts. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the next one. Now, if you're rocking with what I'm doing and you want to take it up a notch, I've got something special. Check out the Patreon. The link will be in the description. That's why I drop exclusive content, game, and insights that you won't find anywhere else. I'm talking about the stuff that'll help you level up. And hey, if you're tuning into the podcast, the audio version, make sure you download and leave a review. It really helps more people discover what we're building over here. So I appreciate y'all for tapping in. Make sure you check out the next clip or to watch the full episode somewhere in here. I'm gone. See you in the next one. Peace.